colleagues. My name is Possible, and I'll be your tutor for today. In our previous lesson, we look at outline, and then we also look at 9 principles that must not be forgotten so far as outline is concerned. And then we ended on the format of an outline. If you have not gotten time to watch it, go back and watch it because it is very, very important. Now, today, we are solving a highly extensive question on outline. Take your time and then follow it accordingly. So we are looking at 2016 outline past question, and then be very careful about it. This is how sometimes the question comes. Read the following passage carefully and write an outline or summary of it. The summary should be between 90 to 120 words. Yes, the summary aspect shall be looked at when we are dealing with summary. But as it stands now, we are working on outline. So let us restrict ourselves accordingly to outline. So that is how the question normally comes. This is the passage. Eggs come in different types. Fertile eggs can be incubated and develop into chicks. Like other eggs, they are nutritious than and have equal cholesterol content. Fertile eggs have no special advantages over the eggs. However, they have 2 significant disadvantages. First, they do not keep as well as unfertilized eggs. And second, they cost more. Organic eggs are produced by hens fed with organic feeds. That is, raised grown without pesticides or commercial fertilizers, and raised without medications. Organic eggs have the same nutrient content as other eggs, but they are more expensive because of their higher production cost. Again, true free-range eggs are produced by hens raised outdoors or with daily access to the outdoors. This type of production is possible only on a seasonal basis in some parts of the world. Free-range production does not affect the nutritional value or cholesterol level of eggs. It does increase the price, however. The attraction in eggs lies in the color of the shell. Mostly, the breed of the hen determines the color of the eggshell. Since some consumers prefer white eggs, most producers raise white lagoon hens, which produce eggs with white shells. Other consumers prefer brown-shelled eggs, so most producers raise breeds such as Rhode Island Red that produce brown shells. Shell color has nothing to do with the quality, flavor, or nutritional value. The price of brown eggs is usually a bit higher than the price of white eggs because the brown-shelled producing breeds are larger birds with bigger appetites for feed. Apart from attraction, eggs are highly nutritious. One large egg provides about 6 grams of protein. About half of this protein is in the egg white. Egg white is considered an ideal protein, the one by which all others are measured because it contains all the essential amino acids in proper proportion for human nutrition. Of the total fat in eggs, more than half is the unsaturated variety. Eggs are a significant source of iron, riboflavin, folate, and vitamins such as B12, D, and E. The iron in egg yolks like the iron in meat, is highly bioavailable. Egg yolks may therefore be valuable in diets of individuals who may need more iron, such as infants. An egg's contribution of vitamin D is noteworthy because the eggs are one of the very few foods that supply this nutrient. The only nutrient that is not found, the only nutrient not found in an egg is vitamin C. Eggs have other desirable properties in addition to their nutritional value. They are inexpensive, convenient, easy to prepare, and easy to chew. Excessively strong advice to minimize the use of eggs may be especially detrimental to people with limited incomes. Such individuals need low-cost protein-rich foods, and to the elderly, for whom the high nutritional value. Eggs also play important roles in a wide variety of recipes, like homemade ice creams. Eggs contain certain compounds that may have benefits that go beyond basic nutrition. They protect themselves against bacteria in eggs. Consumers should not eat raw eggs or foods that contain raw eggs. Dirty, cracked, or outdated eggs should never be bought. Also, eggs must be cooked well so that both the yolk and white are firm. If a recipe contains eggs, the uncooked food should not be tasted. If a recipe calls for eggs that are raw or undercooked when the dish is served, pasteurized eggs instead of regular shell eggs must be used, or a different recipe must be chosen. Like other perishable foods, eggs should be stored in the refrigerator and should not be allowed to drip to contaminate other foods. Lastly, everything must be kept clean while handling, preparing, and serving the food. Thank you. This is the entire passage. Now look at it carefully. I have used less than 8 minutes to read the passage. If you are able to maintain yourself like this in examination room, it means that you are good to go. Now, advice number 1 from the previous lecture. I told you that every passage that you'll be confronted with speaks about a particular subject matter. So your understanding of the passage is very important. However, you cannot merely understand the passage unless you get to know the linkages in the passage. When you look at this passage, I have categorized them into paragraph by paragraph. So the slide you are seeing now is paragraph 1. The next slide is paragraph 2. Every passage that you be confronted with mostly come with what? Paragraphs. And then per the little knowledge that we know under paragraphs or passage, we are saying that each paragraph contains different information, or let me say distinct information. So anytime you are reading a passage, focus on the paragraphs and then build the linkages. Now when you look at this passage, look at the first one. It says eggs come in different types. So I need not to read the entire paragraph again to get to know what the paragraph is talking about. We have already gone through the paragraph. So let us look at what the idea of the paragraph. And the paragraph starts by saying that eggs come in different types. It means that this paragraph is talking about types of eggs. Agreed? Now the types of eggs, the paragraph moves on by saying that fertile eggs can be incubated, and then when it was going down, it also talks about unfertilized eggs or unfertile fertilized egg, and then when it went down, it also spoke about unfertilized eggs. And then when you move down, you see what is called free range eggs. So it means that the passage itself is talking about types of eggs. Now let us look at the second passage. The second paragraph. The second paragraph says that the attraction in eggs lies in the color of the shell. The attraction in eggs lies in the color of the shell. That is what the passage begins with. Now when you look at here, eggs come in different types. It means that the topic sentence in this passage is egg comes in different types or types of eggs. That's the topic sentence. That's the central idea about this paragraph. What about this paragraph too? The attraction in eggs lies in the color of the shell. It means that the entire paragraph, before we read it, the concept that we have to form at the back of our mind is that the paragraph is coming to talk about the attraction in the eggs as a result of their shell, or as a result of their shell color. So we are saying that people could be attracted to eggs when they pay attention to the color of the shell of the eggs. I hope it makes sense. So we are saying that this paragraph is talking about the attraction, how people get attracted to eggs because of the color of the shell. So when you look at it carefully, you see that mostly the breed of the hen determines the color of the eggshell, since some consumers prefer white eggs. I hope it makes sense. And then others also prefer brown shell eggs. Then quickly we could see that the paragraph is talking about shell color of eggs. Agreed? What I'm trying to put across is that every passage that you pick, you should be able to put the paragraphs together, understand what each paragraph is talking about. Understanding each paragraph will help you to understand the entire passage. Then that you can get a heading for the passage. As soon as you are able to understand each of the paragraph, then you're good to go. You are going to get 90% of the marks. Sorry. Let us quickly look at this paragraph. Apart from attraction, eggs are highly nutritious. What do you think the passage is talking about? The paragraph is talking about? It is talking about the nutritional value of eggs. Apart from attraction, apart from the one we just look at, apart from this paragraph, the attraction in eggs lies in the color of the shell. Apart from this paragraph, we are saying that eggs are highly nutritious. It means that this paragraph is also about talking about about like tackling the nutritional value of eggs. Agreed? So you have to understand each paragraph. Look at this paragraph. Eggs have other desirable properties in addition to their nutritional value. Here is the nutritional value. And here it is saying that eggs have other nutritional properties in addition to the eggs have other desirable properties in addition to their nutritional value. It means that here, within this paragraph, we are coming to talk about other desirable properties of eggs. Other desirable properties of eggs. Agreed? Good. Now look at this paragraph. They protect themselves against bacteria in eggs. Consumers should not eat raw eggs or food that contain raw eggs. Dirty, cracked, or outdated eggs should never be bought. If we don't know anything at all, we know that we are talking about some of the things, that some of the do's and the don'ts that must be done so far as eggs is concerned. How to protect ourselves against bacteria that are associated with what? Eggs, or some of the sicknesses or diseases that we could get when we inappropriately handle eggs. So what I'm trying to put across is that anytime you're being given a passage, the first thing to be done is to look at the linkages between these words, these paragraphs, the individual paragraphs of the passage. That will help you to form a conclusion or a tentative conclusion on the title. Right? Your understanding of the passage depends on the individual paragraphs. What the individual paragraphs talk about. When you put all of them together, you are going to get the entire passage. Agreed? So having combed, having gone through, having summarized all this passage, let us quickly look at some of the areas that the examiners focus. Number one is the heading. Per the principles and the rules I gave you when I was teaching you under the outline, the lesson, I said that whether the question asks it or not, you must start your outline with your heading. Every outline must have a heading. Number two, every outline must have a content. A content. When we talk about the content, we are talking about the outline reflecting the ideas in the passage. Your outline must not be like a Madagascar, which looks like it is not an Africa. I hope it makes sense. Your outline must truly reflect the passage. So, paragraph 1 of the passage, what was it talking about? It was talking about the type of X. So, your outline must also start with the types of X. As soon as the outline is done tackling the types of X, then you go and look at paragraph 2 of the passage. What does it talk about? It talks about the attractions in the X or in the shells of X or whatsoever. Then your outline also has to reflect that accordingly. As soon as you are done with that portion, then the nutritional value of X, your outline must also follow accordingly. So we are saying that there must be a chronological arrangement. The content of the outline must reflect the subject matter of the passage. And then the next one is the grammatical pattern. When you talk about the grammatical pattern, usually there are two grammatical patterns that are, let me say, acceptable. You can go by the sentence type, you can go by the phrasal type. I've already discussed all this in the previous lesson on the outline. So go and watch it carefully. The sentence type, per this question, I'm going to use the sentence type, right? Though I don't like that one, but I want to use it to teach you so that the subsequent questions that I'll be solving, I'll be using the phrasal type. So this question, I'm using a sentence type. So follow it carefully. And then we are saying the layout is also concerned. So the examiners focus on the layout too. The layout is of the fact that we are saying that when you are working on it, you will have to let all the topic sentences be on the same line. And then the major supporting sentence, you shift it a little bit, you indent it, you shift it to your right hand side. And then when you reach the minor supporting sentence, you shift it again. And then the subsections too, you shift that. I hope it makes sense. That's the layout. And then you can either start with a capital letter A, right? And then when you come to the major supporting sentence, you use uppercase Roman numerals. I hope it makes sense. And then when you're going down to the minor supporting sentence, you can also use lowercase alphabet or lowercase Roman numerals. Agreed? Nice one. So all these principles have been taught in our previous lesson. Go and watch it. So we are saying the layout is very important. The situation whereby a subsection or a major supporting sentence or a minor supporting sentence contain only one point. We are saying that we are not going to number it. Rather, we are going to use dash for it. Go and watch the previous lesson. Then that is how it is. So let us quickly look at some of the suggested titles. Others can say nature of X. These are some of the titles. Nature of X or features of X. I hope it makes sense. These are some of the titles. You can also use what to know about X, facts about X, or importance of X, or nutritional values of X, or the role of X. I hope it makes sense. At least if you don't get all of them, you will get some of them. I hope it makes sense. So for the title, at least you should be able to write something. You must not get zero there. So look at the passage, the entire passage, and then coin something. Coin. Make sure to coin something and then put it on it. I hope it makes sense. So let us quickly look at the suggested answer. The suggested answer. Forget about the yellow answers on the top, the types of X. It's a design. So number one, we are saying that per the first paragraph that we read, we saw that the paragraph is talking about types of X. Types of X. And then we are saying that types of X, we have fertile X. Please, you can go back and screenshot the passage and try it yourself before looking at the answer. Try it yourself before looking at the answer. Good. So types of X, we have fertile X. And then we are saying that fertile X are incubated and developed into chicks. When you go to the passage, we said it. So the topic sentence is the types of X. And then the major supporting sentence is fertile X. And the minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence, which is the fertile X, is incubated and developed into chicks. I repeat, the first topic sentence is the types of X. The first topic sentence is the types of X. The first major supporting sentence to the first topic sentence is fertile X. So the first major supporting sentence to the first topic sentence, which is the types of X, the first major supporting sentence to the first topic sentence, which is the types of X, is fertile X. I hope you are getting it. So the first topic sentence, the types of X. The first major supporting sentence is fertile X. And then the first minor supporting sentence is incubated and developed into chicks. First topic sentence is the types of... I'm taking my time because subsequently I will be talking about this. First topic sentence is the types of X. First major supporting sentence to the first topic sentence, which is the types of X, is fertile X. First minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence, which is fertile X, is incubated and developed into chicks. Agreed? Good. Now, I'm using I for the minor supporting sentence, which is incubated and developed into chicks, because there are other points. The points are more than one. Provided I have only one point, provided it is only incubated and developed into chicks, which is the only point under fertile X, I wouldn't have labeled it I would have used dash. So we use dash if and only and when and only there's only one point. Thank you. Now number 2, it says that fertile X are nutritious. This is the sentence type. That's why I say fertile X are, then you say incubated and developed into chicks. And then are nutritious. Now nutritious here is a second minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence, which is fertile X. Nutritious is a second minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence. Agreed? Equally good in cholesterol content as others is a third minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence, which is A, fetal X. And now we are saying that can easily go bad. So fetal X can easily go bad per the passage we read. And then we say that fetal X cost more, or they are more costly. I hope it makes sense. They are more costly. B is the second major supporting sentence to the topic sentence types of X. Can you see it? B, organic XR, it is a second major supporting sentence to the first topic sentence, which is types of X. Agreed? So we got A. Provided A wasn't having minor supporting sentence, organic X would have been right under the A. But here is the case that A2 is having children. So if A2 is having children, then let's bring the children. The same thing happens to our families. When we are trying to draw family tree, we say that, oh, okay, Mother Rachel, and then Mother Hannah, they are from the same parents, right? But these below are the children of Mother Rachel. Then you list the children of Mother Rachel. If any child of Mother Rachel also has additional children, then you bring them before you move to Mother Hannah. When you go to Mother Hannah, below are the children of Mother Hannah, right? And then if Mother Hannah also has grandchildren, you list them accordingly under each of the each of the mothers. I hope it makes sense. So what you are trying to say is that you categorize them and then you focus on them one after the other. So A has children. So the grandchildren of types of X are incubated and developed into chicks, nutritious, equally good in cholesterol content, are these ones. I hope it makes sense. Nice one. So B, organic X are, they are produced by hens fed with organic feeds. 2, organic eggs are raised without medication. Then they are nutritionally good. They are nutritionally good. It means that nutritionally they are good. They are more expensive because of higher production costs. Agreed? So they are more expensive. It is the fourth minor supporting sentence to the second major supporting sentence, which is B, organic X. Now quickly, let us continue. We are still on the types of X. C is the third major supporting sentence. Third major supporting sentence. And we are saying that true free range X are, we are still on the types of X. So number 1 types of X, we have fetal X. Then 2, we have organic X. And then 3, which is C, say that we have free range X. So you are saying that free range eggs are produced by hens raised outdoors, then produced by seasonally in some parts of the world. They are nutritionally good, and then they have this same in cholesterol level as others. True free range eggs are have the same true free range eggs have the same cholesterol level as others. I hope it makes sense. And then we are saying that they are very expensive. They are very expensive. Now let us look at B. Now, if you look at it carefully, B is the second topic sentence. The second topic sentence. Now we are done with A, which is the first topic sentence. So that we could see that each topic sentence focuses on a paragraph. Each topic sentence focuses on a paragraph. So types of X focus on paragraph 1. Attraction in Excel, which is B, is focusing on paragraph 2. Agreed? So it means that topic sentences specifically focus on paragraphs. What the paragraph is talking about. Broad ideas. Agreed? Good. Now, if you look at it carefully, you could see that my own is a presentation. That is why I have types of A at my left hand side and I have this one at my right hand side. In your exams or in your quizzes, let the B continue or follows the types of X, which is the A. So it means that it is going to be presented vertically. So B, which is attraction in Excel, is going to be on the same line with A types of X. Good. Now B, we are saying that attraction in Excel. So I told you I'm using the white one for my presentation, not the yellow one. Number 1, which is the first major supporting sentence to the second topic sentence. First major supporting sentence to the second topic sentence, which is attraction in Excel. Agreed? We are saying that shell color is determined by breed of hen. White eggs are laid by Leghorn hens. Brown eggs are produced by Rhode Islands. B, which is the second major supporting sentence to the second topic sentence. Shell color does not affect eye quality. Does not affect eye flavor. It does also not affect the nutritional content. Have you seen it? So, if you look at it carefully, the B, attraction in Excel, is going to follow the A, types of X. Then the A, shell color is determined by breed of hen, is going to be on the same line with the C. The true free range eggs are the C and the A. So the A, shell color is determined by breed of hen, is going to be on the same line with the true free range eggs, which is the C. And then the B, the shell color does not affect. That B is going to be on the same line with the A, shell color is determined by breed of hen. So all these rules I have taught them. Now the next one, we are still on the attraction in Excel, is C, because we just finished with B. Say that brown eggs cost more than white eggs. Look at it. As soon as you see dash, it means that only one point falls under this point. So brown eggs cost more than white eggs. It means that brown eggs laid by birds that are large and consume more food. This is the only point under brown eggs. Under brown eggs. C, nutritional value of eggs. Go and look at the passage. The third paragraph talks about nutritional value of eggs. If you understand it like this, you're good to go. I hope it makes sense. Nice one. So, C, nutritional value of X, is our third topic sentence. Our third topic sentence. So it must be on the same line with B, attraction in egg cell, and A, types of egg. We are saying A, eggs are a great source of protein. Eggs are a great source of protein. An egg has 6 grams of protein, and then half of it is found in the eggs are white. Now look at the second minor supporting sentence to the first major supporting sentence. A, eggs are a great source of protein. This second minor supporting sentence has one division under it. This is called subdivision, because we have seen topic sentence to be C. We have seen major supporting sentence to be eggs are a great source of protein, which is A. We have seen minor supporting sentence to be II. Half of it is found in the eggs are white. Then, when you move from minor supporting sentence, you are coming to subdivision. So, the subdivision is, it contains all the amino acid. Now, quickly, we are still on the nutritional value of X. We are done with A. So B, they are important sources of iron, riboflavin, folate, vitamins B12, D, and E. Now, we are done with C, the nutritional value of X. When you look at the fourth paragraph of the passage, it talks about other desirable properties of X. Other desirable properties of X. We are saying that we are going to focus on the other desirable properties. One is they are inexpensive. Eggs are inexpensive. B, they are convenient. They are convenient. And then C, they are easy to prepare. Look at this. This one we could see that they don't have minor supporting sentences. That is why they are following each other like that. Provided they are having minor divisions under them, we would have presented the minor divisions before the next major supporting. I hope it makes sense. D, they are easy to chew. And E, eggs are used in variety of recipes. So that is D for you. Now the E has one minor supporting sentence. One minor supporting sentence. Because when we move from major supporting sentence, we are going to minor. But this minor is only one. So we don't number it and say I. Provided there are two, we would have used I and II. But here it is only one. So we use dash. So whether it is subdivision or it is minor supporting or it is a major, if it is only 1 point, we use dash. Now quickly, let us look at the final part, which is paragraph 5. It speaks about measures to avoid getting bacteria in eggs. Number one says that, A says that eggs raw eggs should not be consumed. So this is the first major supporting sentence to the fifth topic sentence. Raw eggs should not be consumed. D. Dirty, cracked, or outdated eggs should not be bought. C. Eggs should be well cooked before consumption. Pasteurized should be used in recipes that require new eggs. So that is the D. Now the E. Eggs should be stored in the refrigerator. And under it, we have one minor supporting sentence, which is not allowed to drip to contaminate other food. F says that handling, preparing, and serving of eggs must be clean. So this is the end of the scrutiny of the entire passage. This is the suggested answers. Watch it over and over and over and over in order to get the concept. It is not difficult, but until you practice, it will keep on being your challenge. Outline. The general idea is that understand the passage and apply the rules. Understanding the passage, I have told you how to go about it. I said that you should be able to divide the entire passage into paragraphs and then draw conclusions or linkages between them. Make sure to know the correlations that lie between or within each paragraph. I keep on telling you that every paragraph has a particular pattern, and the pattern must be well understood. When we look at this paragraph, we saw that one pattern or one content leads to the other, and the other one also leads to the other. All these things were well taught in the previous lesson that was on the topic outline. Once again, my name is Possible. Please kindly subscribe to the channel. Share the videos to also help your colleagues. Until we meet again another time, I will say bye-bye. Probably you might have some questions that you so wish to ask. This is my contact. 0548 537258. 0548 537258. If you are watching me outside the country, then add +233 +233. That's Ghana's code. That is Ghana's code. So you can add it to the contact and then you can reach me accordingly. Until we meet again another time, I will say bye-bye.